Greetings and salutations, my fellow DMs, GMs, referees, judges, game operation directors, and all the other varieties of storytellers. This is your DM, Bill, and it's time for another DM Quick Tip.
We're talking location, location, location. Whose house you going to game at? Let's face it, a game can be a bit invasive, depending on where you are. 4, 5, 6, 7 people, all talking at the same time, sometimes yelling out in exasperation or in celebration. You're going to upset somebody. So, how do we go around this? Well, one way, let's have a spokesperson ask permission of the other people living in the establishment. All right, that's whether it's mom, dad, uncle, aunt. If there's somebody else in the home, don't just ask the one person. Ask everybody. Let's make sure everyone's on board. If someone has some trepidations about this, you might want to try to work with them. Invite them to watch or join. That way they know what's going on. So it's not just a whole bunch of hoopla and shenanigans going on into, in the other spare room or the cellar. They know it's just sitting down and verbally expressing themselves. Another way, let's bribe the spouse. Maybe a work day with the gaming group. Hey, bring some candies, cookies, a small gift. It's the holidays, a little something. Remember Valentine's? You'd be surprised at how well it works. They do it with my wife all the time. A family cookout to introduce the group to the other families is a great way to kind of open things up. And as well, say, all right, this is what I'm doing every week. I'm not just taking off. You can talk to the other families going, yes, they're at my house too, or yeah, they all show up at Bill's house. And this is what they do. And it'll help put their mind at ease a little bit. And if something comes up or there's construction, work, some kind of problem at the house that you normally game at, someone's more likely or willing to invite you over to their home, even if it is just temporarily. In all cases, be respectful of any stipulations, that are posed in order to game at the house. If you're asked to take your shoes off, take your shoes off. If it's raining or snowing out, feel free to take your shoes off, leave them at the door. I know here you are going to be made to take your shoes off at the door. My wife stands at the door like the warden at the prison. You're going to have to respect. If there's a certain amount of noise that's tolerated up to a certain time, be mindful of that. All right, no loud yelling after 10 o'clock. The kids need to get to sleep, or I need to get to work, or my significant other needs to go to work. Just be respectful of any stipulations that are posed in order to game there. And then location's not going to be a problem. But make sure you check with your host, and on a weekly basis, if anything does come up, address it immediately and apologize. And that's this week's Quick Tip from Bill.